Hi, my name is Michael, and for those of you who have been following along, this is the fourth in the series of videos on techniques for developing a workload tracker for physicians. Just by way of brief review, in the early videos, we downloaded data from the cms.gov website to an Excel spreadsheet, and from the Excel spreadsheet, we imported it into Access database, creating a table called TBL data, and that was then cleaned up by removing the RVU values would equal 0 and those that were duplicate. We now have a table of CPT codes, descriptions of those CPT codes, and the corresponding work RVU values. In the last video, we created a form, FRM CPT, and the S stands for search, as a little search box. And by double clicking on this, you get a pop-up form or pop-up window with a text box and a attached button. And if you type in a CPT code 1021, you click the go button, a message box will appear on the screen, which then pulls data from the TBL data table and displays the final aspiration without imaging, comma, workload, work RVU equals 1.26. Okay. It's functional enough, but to make it look a little better, you can right-click and go to Layout View and do your pull-down window to the Details section, and under the Formatting, you can find back color, which refers to the back color of the Details section. Click the ellipsis along this row, and we'll give it any color, but a little green color is not bad. We can save that, close that, and reopen it again from the navigation window, and it looks a little better. Now, one thing that I didn't do with the macro that it's attached to the Go button was try to avoid the possibility that if somebody doesn't put any numbers in here and clicks on the Go button, they get this displayed, which is not particularly meaningful information. So there's a way around that by going to the Layout view, highlighting the Go button, go to your Event tabs, and under that, on-click the embedded macro, and you can place what's called an if statement. And we can just make an if statement and say, well, NOT, and then probably just TXT. Yeah, IntelliSense automatically recognizes this and gives you the opportunity just to hit return, and that will bring that up as a line in the macro, and we'll say not equal, and an empty string is double quotation marks, double quotation marks. So if the box is not empty, well, then let's put it in. We can drag this message box into there. So if it's not empty, show the message box and run this DLOOKUP for both the TBL description and the DLOOKUP for the RVU value. Okay, but you can add an else as well, and you can also add another message box, and in that message box need to valid CPT code, exclamation point. Yeah, make it exciting. Okay, let's see if that's all. Okay, it should work. Let's save it and close it. Save it and close it and reopen it. And without putting a CPT code in here, you can click that, and yes, you get the message, you get the error message, you need to place a valid CPT code. Which is nice. Now, one of the things you might do, let's see, if you go to the design view, you can move things around a little bit. You can open that up. And on second thought, I might want to put a label in here. And you can go to, this is a text box, here's a label, and you can set, let's see, and you can type CPT code. Okay. And you can use the trick of alignment, align to the, well, first do the align to the tallest, and then, wait a minute, maybe we'll align to the shortest, and then align to the top. Okay, then it's on the same. And this, this one, I think you'd probably, text alignment, you could put it to the right, and even make it a little bigger. Okay, let's see how that looks. Just to stylize it a little bit, CPT code. And then there's no mistake that that's what's supposed to go into this text box. All right, let's close it and reopen it. Put in 10021. Go button. That's good. Still not quite happy with it. One of the things you can do, you can draw a circle around it or a square around it, and the arrow keys do work. So you want to line it up a little better in the center. Save it, close it, reopen it. Okay. All right, well, I think I'm happy with that, and I think I'm happy with this video, so we'll end it right here. And in the next video, we'll discuss creating a parameter-based query a parameter-based search based on a query. Thank you very much.